Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I'm looking at this specific plant or type of plant for a reason, and that's because I'm going to try out a cold hardiness experiment on Surinam cherries. Now this particular plant, and the Surinam cherry is Eugenia Uniflora, this particular plant won't be the one I use. This came from Jurassic Plants. I bought it as a young seedling. Now I don't know what the background of the plant is. I don't know if it was grown from a small cutting off a known fruiting variety, or if they got their seeds from a good quality fruiting plant. So I won't actually use this one. I like to keep this one alive, and I do have a large specimen that was bought some years ago as well, which is fruited, but the fruit weren't very good. But what I thought I'd do is, I've grown a number of Surinam cherries from seed. Two of the plants came from black star seeds, and I don't want to use those two outside, because if the plants happen to come true to type, I'd be interested to try the black star fruit, which is obviously a much darker fruit, but of course as they don't come true from seed, it could end up being a red fruit anyway. But I've got a number of Surinam cherry plants that are similar size to this, which I have grown from seed, and I'm going to try planting one of those in the garden behind my strawberry guava. Now the reason I thought I'd give this a go is, over the last couple of winters, a particular winter before when there wasn't any heat in it, I had some very small Surinam cherry seedlings that were only probably 3 or 4 inches tall, and they survived the winter in the summer house without any apparent damage. And even in the summer house it got down to about -4 or -5 centigrade. Obviously last winter I had some background heating in there, so it didn't get below -1 or -2, but there seemed to be very little damage, apart from obviously a little bit of a reddening of the leaves in cold weather. So I have a feeling that Surinam cherries might be slightly hardier than strawberry guavas. So I think that they might take down to about -3 without serious damage, which is probably about 26-27 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'm not going to leave them unprotected. When I plant the one in ground, during cold spells I plan to put a couple of layers of fleece over it at the same time that I cover the strawberry guava, hence they're being planted next to each other. So it will be protected. It won't be this particular plant. As I said, I'm planning to keep this one, but I've got several which are a similar size which aren't black star, which means I'm not too bothered. In fact, I think I even grew them from the seeds off my own plant, so it's unlikely there'll be a particularly good variety, and therefore should they die if we have a very cold winter, it won't really matter. But of course I'm hoping that we might get a mild winter and I don't actually lose the plants to serious cold. But I thought it would be worth videoing, and there'll be a few people interested to see what level of temperatures they'll take before they suffer really badly, and hence the reason I'm going to document this. I'm probably going to plant them in the ground, the one in the ground, before the end of September, so it gets a few weeks to get the roots starting to establish. And I will plant it next to the, very close to the strawberry guava, so one, they should give each other slight protection. It's a west facing bed, by the way, but also be a lot easier to cover them both. So that's my intended experiment for anyone interested. Obviously if you do want to follow that up, you'll need to subscribe to my channel, and of course click on the bell to know when new videos come out. Please do share the video if you think it's going to be of interest to anybody, and remember to give me a thumbs up as well. See you all soon. Brett out for now.